Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Vanya, founder of hip hop blog and promotion agency IStillLoveHERdotde, and tonight I'm bringing you another do's and don'ts for upcoming hip hop artists. If you missed the last two where we talked about promoting your music on social media and submitting to blogs, find the links in the video description or simply go to our website. Tonight, I will be speaking about one very important part of your career, and that is live shows. In the age of social media and being able to reach thousands of people with the click of a button, a lot of artists fail to realize the importance of live performing. In my opinion, touring and doing shows is just as vital as having a strong online presence. When you win people over in person and with a great performance, they are a lot more likely to remember your name, purchase your music, come back to see you again, and stay loyal fans. Even if you're doing a show in front of only 10 people, if you turn those 10 people into real fans, the impact can be greater than having 100 people like your Facebook page. Now, obviously, there are a lot of things you need to keep in mind in order to make a lasting impression, or to start with, get booked on a show in the first place. And there are just as many things you shouldn't do. I collaborated on tonight's topic with my good friend DJ Chuck from LA to bring you the insight not only from an industry person and fan such as myself, but also one of the main ingredients of a good hip hop show, the DJ. So let's get started. One of the more difficult things is getting booked on shows in the first place. It helps to have a manager or a booking agent, but as an upcoming artist, chances are you don't. In this case, you will have to do the following things yourself. Prepare a press kit or have a PR agent do this for you. This is important in order to present your music to promoters and venues. You want to make sure that it includes your bio, previous shows you've played, anything that makes you stand out, as well as links to your best music and contact info. If you have a live band to play with you, make sure you mention this. It is easier getting booked with a band. Once you have your press kit ready, do your research and look up as many venues and promoters in the city you'd like to perform in as possible. The keyword is networking. Go to hip-hop shows of artists who are similar to your style of music and try to introduce yourself to the people who put the show together. Find out what it takes for them to book you and how to submit your press kit to them. It's important to build healthy relationships with people like this and to not burn any bridges. There's no place for big egos. Once you made a list of promoters and venues, send your press kit to as many as possible. If you're not looking for specific dates, you can keep the time frame general. If you are looking to book specific dates, hit them up well in advance. In Europe, you should do this 3 months in advance, but in the US, 2 months should be enough. Make sure that your email is professional. I know I say this all the time. It's about looking professional. It helps to speak of yourself in third person, and if you have to, make up a name of your representative. It just looks better when you have somebody else inquiring for you. Don't worry if you get a lot of no's. You will get at least one yes, and that's a start. There are several different responses you might get here. Ideally, you will get booked on a show with at least a small performance fee for you, but that's rare unless you already have a solid following. Be open to doing free shows, especially if you don't have to travel far or worry about a place to stay at night. Shows are great exposure for you, and you can sell your CDs there or even merchandise if you have any. So, if the opportunity is a good one, take it. One thing I do not recommend is paying to play. This is a common practice now, at least in the United States, but most of those shows hold no benefit for the artist. If you are one amongst 10 opening acts, the crowd will probably not even be there in time to see you. A lot of these shows are just a hustle for promoters to put money in their pockets or pay the main act. However, if they ask you to buy a reasonable amount of tickets to resell, it might still be a good opportunity. Keep in mind that the promoter or venue is taking a risk with upcoming artists. You always want to look at the expected amount of people there, who you are opening for, the venue size, and so on. Just make sure it makes sense. Once you have your shows booked, make sure you promote them properly. If you are performing in your own city, you can take the street promotion into your own hands, get flyers printed, pass them out. Definitely leave some in the place you're performing at. If you are performing out of state, look into hiring a street team to do this for you. Hit up the local college radio stations for interviews, send them radio drops, contact the local blogs in order to spread the word about your upcoming show. Also, share the dates on your social media accounts and website, make a Facebook event page, and invite locals. You can do fun things like take pictures or video at rehearsal to keep reminding people of the upcoming show. Do not leave all of this to the promoter because at the end of the day, you don't want to perform in front of an empty room. Please, please be organized and keep a calendar of your scheduled shows so you can keep track and promote accordingly. And also, very important, practice enough. And this is where we cut this video and where we will start in the next one, which will talk about the do's and don'ts of performing. Later on, we will also speak on full tours, including touring in Europe and on a budget. As you see, this is a very broad topic, and unfortunately, we can't fit it onto one video. So we will get back into it next week. I hope this video helped to give you some insight and inspiration and will get you on a few more stages. Check out more at IStillLoveHERdotde, and of course, you can contact me if you are in need of promotion. Until next week, I'm out. Peace.